Afternoon, President Lincoln. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I have a few questions today based on the Civil War.
Sure, go ahead and ask.
The first question is, what are some of your views on sectionalism?
Okay, my point of view on sectionalism is that we, the people of the Union, believe in one America. In other words, slavery is not right, but blacks shouldn't have the same rights as whites.
Interesting opinion. How did the Missouri Compromise help your war efforts?
The Missouri Compromise promoted slavery south of the Missouri Compromise line, but northward slavery was prohibited. This gave us much more slave-free land.
Okay. How are you trying to deal with the southern states from seceding from the Union?
We are trying to prevent southern states from believing that they don't have a say in Congress.
Okay. And the final question is, has your naval blockade helped the war efforts for the North?
Our naval blockades have tremendously affected our war efforts. The southern prices for common goods has skyrocketed, commonly known as inflation, this making the southern war efforts very expensive.
Thank you for your time. Good afternoon, Mr. Davis. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I have a few questions today on the Civil War and your efforts.
Okay.
What is your point of view on abolitionists?
Abolitionists are people that support the Union war efforts and are against slavery. To me, they're people that hate on the South. Personally, I don't see what's so wrong about having a plantation and owning slaves to do their work for you.
Interesting. How is the Confederate States of America, and how are you dealing with inflation?
Right now, the Confederate States of America have our experienced generals and thriving on the war. Right now, we are trying to break through to find our war efforts.
Okay. What is your view on the Emancipation Proclamation?
To me, the Emancipation Proclamation has advantages for the both North because slaves that fight for the North are freed.
And your last question today is, do you believe the Compromise of 1850 was fair for the South?
We believe the Compromise of 1850 was fair for the South due to the Fugitive Slaves Act law, which gave us the right to claim runaway slaves freed from the North.
This is good weather, Nick. Oh my gosh, oh, it's freezing.
Ah! Oh, God! Ah!